When you manage rental properties, your listings are your first impression, your handshake, your storefront, and your brand voice all rolled into one. Whether you manage a single-family portfolio or hundreds of multi-units, the way you present your listings determines who applies, how fast your units fill, and what kind of tenants you attract. This module dives into the full life cycle of listing creation, from capturing visuals and writing compliant magnetic copy to integrating systems inside REI Stack that keep your marketing professional and predictable. Part 1. The role of listings in the property management system. In property management, a great listing is more than just a way to fill a vacancy. It's a reflection of your operational discipline. When your listings are professional, detailed, and consistent, tenants sense order. They feel that they're stepping into a well-managed environment where maintenance gets handled, communication is prompt, and the landlord cares about presentation. This perception is crucial for retention. Well-presented properties attract higher quality tenants, and those tenants stay longer. Conversely, sloppy listings with blurry photos, vague descriptions, missing details communicate neglect before a tenant ever signs a lease. That's why marketing and management aren't separate systems. They're two sides of the same structure. One attracts the right people, the other keeps them. Part 2. Preparing the property for marketing. Before you take a single photo or write a single word, the property itself has to be marketing ready. That means deep cleaning and neutral staging with bright walls, clutter-free spaces, and accent touches that feel intentional. Functional repairs such as door handles, fixtures, lights, and outlets all need to work. Safety check of smoke detectors, locks, and HVAC filters should be up to code. Curb appeal because tenants form their first opinion the moment they pull up. REI Stack's third-party integration system can streamline this process by connecting you directly with vendors like cleaners, inspectors, and handymen. You can assign, track, and document every prep task before your property goes live. This not only shortens your ready-to-list timeline, but also ensures consistency across your entire portfolio. Each unit becomes predictable with every system logged, every vendor accountable. Part 3. Capturing the perfect photos. Photos are the emotional anchor of your listing. They create desire before words do. A strong photo set follows a few unbreakable rules. 1. Natural light only. Open blinds, shoot during the day, and avoid artificial lighting unless necessary. 2. Wide-angle perspective. Show scale and layout because tenants want to imagine flow, not fragments. 3. Declutter everything. The eye catches distractions before beauty. 4. Consistent orientation. Use horizontal framing for continuity. 5. Tell a visual story. Start with exterior, then flow through the home logically. Entryway, living space, kitchen, bedrooms, bathrooms, and amenities. You don't need expensive equipment. Your phone works fine with good lighting and composition. Once captured, upload photos into your REI Stack website integration, tagging them per property. The system standardizes photo sizes, compresses for web speed, and links each set directly to your property's profile inside your CRM. That means when a lead clicks through your site or a listing syndication, they're always seeing optimized, on-brand visuals. Remember, people don't fall in love with empty rooms. They fall in love with light, space, and the lifestyle those photos promise. Part 4. Writing copy that converts. Now that your visuals attract attention, your listing copy needs to hold it. Your description is your conversation, and it speaks when you're not there to explain. The structure of high-performing copy is simple but deliberate. The hook or headline. The first line must stop the scroll. Example: modern downtown loft with a short walk to cafes, secure entry, pet-friendly. The core description. Paint a picture. Step inside this sunlit corner unit with 12-foot ceilings, exposed brick, and a view of the skyline. Enjoy an open-concept kitchen with updated appliances, hardwood floors, and full in-unit laundry. The details: beds, baths, square footage, parking, rent, deposit, lease term, pet policy, and availability. The neighborhood. Mention proximity to schools, parks, highways, or downtown, because this builds context and confidence. The CTA or call to action. Tell them what to do next. Apply online or schedule a showing through the link below. REI Stack's scripts page gives you reusable, brand-aligned copy templates. You can customize tone per property type, such as luxury, affordable, multi-unit, without starting from scratch every time. The goal is always clarity plus connection. Clarity filters unqualified tenants, and connection inspires the right ones to take action immediately. Part 5. Fair housing and ADA compliance in listing language. Compliance is about law and trust. Tenants can sense professionalism in the way you phrase your listings. Avoid language that could imply discrimination or preference. Phrases like perfect for singles, ideal for young professionals, or family neighborhood can all unintentionally exclude protected groups under the Fair Housing Act. Instead, focus on property features, not people. For example, do not put perfect for young couples. Instead, put spacious one-bedroom with open layout and private balcony. Also, consider ADA or Americans with Disabilities Act relevance. If your property has features like step-free access, wide hallways, or accessible bathrooms, mention those factually because it's legal protection and it expands your tenant pool responsibly. REI Stack helps maintain compliance by allowing you to store pre-approved language templates within your contracts and docs system. These can be auto-applied to listings, ensuring consistency across staff or virtual assistants handling your marketing. Part 6. Data and performance tracking for listings. Every listing teaches you something about your market, how fast it rents, how many leads it generates, how often inquiries convert, and that's all feedback for you. REI Stack's KPI dashboard allows you to visualize and track listing performance metrics in real time. Days on market per unit, inquiries per listing, conversion rate meaning lead to lease, average application score, marketing source ROI. When you can see performance patterns, you can start making strategic adjustments. Maybe your pricing is fine, but your headline is weak. Maybe photos drive clicks, but not conversions, meaning that your showing process needs tightening. This data removes emotion from decision-making. You're not guessing, you're optimizing. Part 7. Integrating automation to streamline listing management. Once your marketing system is built, the power comes from automation. Most property managers waste hours cross-posting listings, updating prices manually, or responding to repetitive inquiries. Inside REI Stack, you can automate these steps. When a property becomes available, an automation triggers. Listing data pulls from your CRM record. Copy populates from your scripts page template. Photos attach automatically. The listing posts to all connected platforms through your website integration. When an inquiry comes in, the dialer sends an automated text or call acknowledgement. The CRM logs the lead, categorizing by property and interest level. A sequence begins delivering information, scheduling links, and reminders without you touching a button. This frees your time for relationship management, such as talking with owners, overseeing maintenance, and strategizing growth instead of typing repetitive messages. Automation also protects your reputation. Every lead gets acknowledged, no one slips through the cracks, and your communication looks consistent across all listings. Part 8. Compliance photos and documentation. A key mistake many landlords make is not documenting their listings properly. Take time-stamped photos of every room before tenant move-in. Keep copies inside your REI Stack contracts and docs with electronic send library. That way, if a tenant claims pre-existing damage later, you have verifiable proof tied to the original listing record. Also, document property safety features, smoke and carbon detectors, fire extinguishers, ADA accessibility routes, emergency exits. These records build your compliance archive, and that's something investors and auditors love to see when they review your management standards. Part 9. Brand consistency and tenant retention. Here's where marketing and management connect again. Tenants remember where they found you. If your listing looked professional, your communication was smooth, and your process felt trustworthy, they carry that impression into the lease relationship. When lease renewal time comes, their decision to stay often traces back to that first experience. That's why brand consistency across all listings is so important. Inside REI Stack, you can standardize your brand elements like tone, design, logo, and listing layout across every property you manage. When tenants see your name, they associate it with order, clarity, and respect. Even if they move to another one of your units later, the transition feels seamless because your brand already set the tone. Retention starts at first contact. Part 10. Turning listings into long-term leverage. Every listing you create adds to your content library, your SEO footprint, and your market authority. Every property you post becomes another signal to search engines, syndication platforms, and investors that your management company is active, consistent, and credible. Over time, this builds a snowball effect. More visibility brings more inquiries. More inquiries build more tenant data. More data sharpens your pricing and marketing strategy. Your listings stop being one-time tasks and start functioning as digital assets that are always working, always promoting. And because REI Stack centralizes everything such as copy templates, automation rules, and data dashboards, and scaling from 10 units to 100 doesn't multiply your effort. It just multiplies your output. Part 11. Listings as an investor communication tool. Owners care about numbers, but they also care about presentation. When you can show them professional, compliant listings paired with real performance data, they see value in your management. During owner meetings, you can pull up your KPI dashboard to display average lease-up time, cost per acquisition, renewal rates, inquiry to application ratios. Perception is what keeps investors loyal, confident, and ready to expand their portfolios under your management umbrella. Part 12. The professional standard. By now, you should see the pattern. Success in property management comes from systemization. Every listing is a test. Every campaign is a data point. Every photo, every description, every automation builds your reputation brick by brick. That's why professional listings are the silent backbone of thriving property management businesses. They attract better tenants, protect your compliance standing, and prove to owners that you operate with precision and care. When paired with the automated systems and analytics of REI Stack, they give you total visibility over your leasing funnel, letting you move from reactive marketing to proactive management.